What's up guys, Mac here, and today I'm here to speak to you about IIFYM, which stands for If It Fits Your Macros, and it's a flexible dieting approach. So what this really is a lifestyle and a way of eating. It's not a nutrition plan, it's not a diet. Like I said, it's just a way of eating and being able to eat different foods that you wouldn't normally associate with a healthy nutrition plan, such as ice cream, such as chocolate, burgers, pizzas. Instead of eating broccoli, chicken, rice, and the boring foods that we would normally associate with a good nutrition plan. That is gone with the Arnold era, and that is not what we need to do anymore. If you know about If It Fits Your Macros, still watch the video because you could learn something new, since I'm very passionate about this topic and I actually implement this kind of way of eating and this lifestyle on a regular basis every single day. I've been doing it for the last year and it has done a lot for me. It's helped me so much. What If It Fits Your Macros is, you're allowed to eat whatever the hell you want. So like I said, it can be whatever foods you want. The more desirable foods like chocolate, what you wouldn't really, think you'd actually be able to add in a nutrition plan, and it still allows you to reach your goals at an optimal and sufficient way. This flexible dieting approach doesn't mean eat crap all day long. The problem with that is you're limiting yourself. You're restricting yourself from essential micronutrients that we all need on a day-to-day basis. If you actually do restrict yourself and you don't eat micronutrients and you eat crap all day long, then what that's going to do is that's going to increase the chance of risks of cancer, and it's going to also increase chances of different chronic diseases. If you would jump into a diet, you would straight away go for chicken, broccoli, rice, and that is all good. You can still reach your goals, you will still reach them optimally, just as you would if you did If It Fits Your Macros. However, it would be quite smart to add these foods in and do a more flexible dieting approach, because this actually makes it more sustainable in a lifestyle. So a calorie is a calorie and it's energy. Calories eventually break down to macronutrients. Setting up your own particular macronutrient intake and caloric intake and caloric needs is going to be a completely different video. I am going to discuss that to help you get started. 80% of my foods on a day-to-day basis from whole foods, and 20% of my foods from more processed and refined foods, refined sugary foods, should I say. Doing this keeps me energetic throughout the day and allows me to perform in the gym at an optimal level. You also want to limit trans fat. Trans fat is found in refined sugary foods, processed foods, foods that take away, and you could even find them in your local grocery store. So that's something that you really want to be cautious about, because it could have a detrimental effect on your health. Just to really put stuff into perspective, say I'm eating 2,000 calories every day, and that's going to allow me to lose £1 a week since I'm in a 500 calorie deficit. I would then split the 2,000 calories into the correct macronutrient rate. So let's say 220 grams of carbs, 160 grams of protein, and 40 grams of fat. You want to get in 10 to 13 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories. So say I was eating 3,000 calories, that would mean I want to get in about 30 to 40 grams of fiber for that day. And that is essential for the digestive system. It wouldn't actually matter what foods I have, as long as I meet those targets. I would still lose weight no matter what, since I'm in a deficit. Wouldn't matter if my protein came from lean, 5% fat ground beef, or if I had a hamburger at McDonald's. Protein simply turns into amino acids, and that's when protein synthesis occurs. So your body doesn't really know what it's taking in. That's the thing. It only knows what macronutrients that food consists of. And it's the same with carbohydrates. You could have whole wheat pasta, or you could have French fries from McDonald's. Carbohydrates simply break down into glucose and glycogen, and that's it. Your body doesn't actually know. And that's why there is a guy and various amount of people who have tried to eat McDonald's and bad foods, as we call them, for 30 days straight. They still lose weight because they have met their macronutrient targets and their daily caloric targets, which means they are in a deficit, which means they'll lose weight. So it comes down to calories in versus calories out. It's thermodynamics and nobody can change that. So being smart about what you do eat is a really big thing. So I could myself have McDonald's every single meal, while I'm actually currently on a cut. However, feeling satiated, feeling full, and just for general feeling good purposes, it wouldn't make me perform in the gym at an optimal level, inside and outside. I wouldn't feel good, I wouldn't feel energetic. So that's why I do actually eat quite a lot myself, I have to admit. I do eat chicken and rice and broccoli and, you know, the so-called healthy foods quite a lot. But I will still always fit so-called unhealthy foods in my nutrition plan at all times. If you know me on Instagram, I have pre-workout cereal. You know, the better option would be porridge. I sometimes have sweets at night. I'll have chocolate here and there. You know, most I love McFlurries from McDonald's. I do visit McDonald's regularly. So I do fit these all in, as well as reaching my fitness goals. So you can do it, it is possible. And that's what people need to understand. It's not about the foods that you're eating, like I said. It's about how much that you're eating. When I didn't personally track my calories, and I didn't personally track my macronutrient intakes and get the right ratio going, I would overeat on foods, such as Cocoa Pops in the morning. I would fill the bowl up and then fill it up with milk and not actually track what I'm eating, so I'd overeat. Instead now, I'll have oatmeal in the morning and I will track my calories. So that's the biggest problem and the biggest misconception. It's not about the foods that we eat, it's about how much of the foods we are eating, and tracking your calories and tracking your macros is the most smartest way instead of intuitively eating. So to sum things up, guys, if you ate 100% unhealthy, you would actually still reach the same goals as you would if you ate at 80% healthy and 20% unhealthy, which is pretty ridiculous, right? But it is true. However, if you did eat 100% unhealthy, you would look great on the outside, but you wouldn't feel good on the inside, and everything would get messed up. So that's something that you don't really want to be doing. So that's something I don't advocate myself personally. So taking on this lifestyle, guys, allows you to go to social events, social activities, go out with friends, with family, and it allows you to go for a regular McDonald's like I do myself, and also even take someone out for a date. This lifestyle, I think, is the best lifestyle to take on. It gives it balance and it gives it fun. So if you like the video and you enjoyed the information that I've gave you guys today, then leave a like on the video, drop a comment down below of what you thought, and give me some ideas on future videos, and leave a subscribe. Peace out, guys.